Hey guys, what's going on? We have another Alliance War video, and today my alliance is going to be facing B.P.T. So we have faced these guys before, and they're a pretty strong team. So we're going to be on a different path this time. So you can see I'm bringing Vision, Ghost, and Wasp. And we are actually going to be starting out in the middle here on path 6, which is the all or nothing path. So our first fight up here, we've got a 6-star Kingpin, and the node here is all or nothing and brute force. So I'm going to go ahead and bring Vision in for this fight. And yeah, this fight's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing I'm watching out for is going to be the brute force. You can get caught trying to counter Kingpin's heavy attack since he goes unstoppable. So there, I parried, he shrugged it off, so I just waited. And yeah, I'm going to be using Vision a couple times, so I also turned off suicides for this fight, for this war, which is different for me. So here he got a little bit passive, but no big deal. And he wasn't really going for the stand-up intercepts here. So we're just kind of slow playing this. I wasn't super worried about it. And there I went in, and he was, I guess, still unstoppable. And he did hit me. But I guess that's why we boost. So, yeah, that fight's down. Vision's alive. Not a huge deal. So our next fight here is going to be a rank 5 Spider-Man stealth suit. So this guy, the node here is all or nothing and fisticuffs, so neither of us can activate buffs or debuffs in the beginning. So I just popped an invulnerability boost, and my plan here was to just try to outdamage him, or get him to kill him before he gets to a special 3. There we go. So I'm going to play it super safe. His double medium, both the first double medium and the second double medium have 2 hits. So it's a little bit awkward with Ghost sometimes, and the global here is dodge. So I'm just trying to be really careful. I'm only hitting him the one time. And here I'm going to try to get a parry off, which didn't quite work out. But we did drop a special 2. Which brings us right back up to another special 2. We'll drop that. And we got him down before he was even able to get to his special 3. So that plan worked out. And our next fight here, I'm actually pretty proud of. It is on path 5, which I died on last war. And it's going to be a Havoc. So it's going to be toggle unblockable, and usually I use Ghost to kind of like cheese this fight a little bit, but in this case I did some duels and Vision was definitely the best option. So my plan was to just lock him down in the corner and literally just do whatever it takes to not have him throw a special 1. So you can see I'm getting some really good intercepts off here. And I needed a fight like this after that last war. I needed to, I guess, reaffirm that I can play this game reliably and be relied upon to clear paths. So here you can see he went unblockable again. Bait out a heavy from him. And Vision is the ideal counter to Havoc. If you have a Vision, he just keeps removing those plasma charges from him every time that he gets power drained. So that fight's over. It went really well in my opinion. So we're going to be moving on now to our next fight, which is going to be this rank 5 Dormammu. And this node has a special 2 bias on it. So I was kind of debating, like after the last fight that I just had, I thought about bringing Vision, but I felt like Ghost would be safer. And you'll see here, I mean, she really wasn't. I accidentally did a second, a light hit there, which put a buff on me that is due to expire at some point. So here I back up, and now he has 30 of those little purple charges. So you'll see a couple times during this fight, I get really confused with that buff and trying to figure out like if he's unblockable. So at this point, I think in the fight, my mindset was just like, okay, I just need to get out of this alive. I'm not super worried about the degen. I'm just gonna pop some specials and just finish the fight. So we got out of it. It didn't look great, but we made it, and that's what counts. So this fight is the following day at work, and while I was sleeping, the other team cleared pretty much the entire map, and it was clear at this point that we had lost. So, yeah, I guess it's a spoiler, but so I did boost a couple people that were due to take some of the mini bosses weren't in a position to, or they had to cover for someone else just to kind of conserve items. So I am going to back up a mini boss here after this fight, but this is a pretty straightforward ghost fight against Blade. So we're going to be moving along here, and we're going to finish up this invisible woman. She's pretty much dead already, and this is going to be the debuff immune and dismay mini. So I'm just going to check my boosts. And I popped this because I was going to go ahead and cover the following fight as well. So it's just gonna, you'll see, this is gonna be relatively easy to get down. I'm only hitting her once because of the global. So I'm just kind of waiting to get to my special 2, drop that, and she goes invisible right in the middle of it and loses the invisibility for the last hit. So we did get out of there. And this fight is really weird. I've never had this happen before. I've taken this fight several times, and this is unblockable special 1 and stun immune. So just look at my damage with Ghost, 1400 on a medium crit, and I am fully boosted. So I am going to make some mistakes here, but I want to show you really quick. I'm going to speed this fight up. But I want to show you my special 2. So take a look at this damage. It's 4,000, 4,000, and like 6,000. That special 2 is nothing from Ghost. We're 30 seconds in, 40 seconds in, and he is still almost at full health. I thought that the fight would be over at this point. So I'm going to start playing like really loose, I guess, and fast. And there I got hit by his special 1, but I'm just trying to race the clock. I could tell I wasn't even close to being on course to finish. So I am going to make some mistakes. But again, the war was pretty much decided. I mean, with boosts, and especially like tech power and tech special boosts, I do not know why her damage was so low. I actually started wondering if it was if there was like a safeguard bug with it or something. So there we go, that fight's over. We didn't win. And then for this fight, we were doing some testing to figure out who would work here. This man thing at rank 5 has almost 500,000 health. So someone went in here with Human Torch to try to clear it and wasn't able to do very much because of the poison. So we were trying to see if Vision would be an okay option. And again, at this point, the war was pretty much decided, so we were just kind of testing things out. So I sped this fight up. But I just wanted to see if Vision could do the damage. And I was boosted anyway. So we're going to just hit into him, try to keep his power low. And yeah, let's just see how this goes. Got tagged there. I'm getting some okay intercepts off here. But yeah, with that health pool, it's just, you know, it's a lot. So most of our, I got hit there. Most of our damage is coming from the power burn. But the more energy resistances that he builds up, the more that damage is going down. So drop a special one. And you can see we've got about a minute left in the fight, and we've done maybe like 40 or 30% of his health. I'm not sure exactly where he was when we went in, but there I got hit with the special one and died. So someone came in and finished up the rest of that fight, and we did end up losing this war. So good job to both sides, and we will see you in the next one.